do one thing real quick, and then we will join the server. All right, so we have a 90-minute race at Monza in the LMP2s. I didn't see how many splits there ended up being, but would not be surprised if there's only one, because I think it was 38 car grids they do for these weekly events. So yeah, hoping the game doesn't crash in between practice and qualifying in the race. That seems to happen fairly consistently for me. It seems like if I don't go out for practice, then that doesn't happen. But in a special event, practice is only 6 minutes, so. But we can go out. Yeah, so let's. The good thing is it's not locked setup, so we can use the Coach Dave setup. I did some practice in it, and it feels pretty good. So we're going to go with that. Let's get some practice laps in. I'm sure Monza Turn 1 is going to go fantastically in the race. What could go wrong? What's up, Forzy? Oh, locking up. I think this is my first Le Mans Ultimate stream. I may have done one before when the game first came out, but it's been a combination of not sure if the game was stable enough, and also I was never like prepared for races in this game. Oh, BTCC, nice. That'd be a fun series to race. I bet there's something like that on a Assetto Corsa. What's up, Streets? Yeah, fingers crossed the game does not crash, and if it does, we're able to rejoin before the race starts. With my luck, it'll happen when I'm on a stream. I think I saw a clip of that in my feed this morning, like on Instagram or something. There was like one car going over the curb on two wheels, and then the second one went over right behind him, holding it for like twice as long on two wheels. Yeah, I bet that feels absolutely wild. It is just LMP2. All LMP2. And it's going to be 90 minutes, so it's going to have to be a 2-stopper because of fuel. So we'll probably do 1 stop for, probably run a full tank at the start and then do tires and half a tank for 1 stop and then do another small pit for fuel. That's one thing in this game I'm not super strong on or familiar with is pit strategy, things like that. Like ACC, I've raced so much, I kind of know, you know, most of the time the ideal strategy, or at least a safe strategy, whereas here, the fuel usage, like the amount of laps it says your fuel tank will last changes, more laps you do and things like that, so. But I did a few practice laps and saw the lap count climb where it was saying a full tank could do, but then it still wouldn't have added up to the amount of laps we're going to do. Yeah, from my experience, once it crashes once, and then you restart, it won't crash again. And I've had days where I'll do like 3 daily races and it won't crash at all, and then I'll have others where it crashes, and I don't know what, there's no like common denominator on the times where it crashes. But yeah, and it seems like for me, if it crashes, it's going to be like here. Like at the start, it's like whenever I hit start driving on something, so. All right, so let's put in, we have 15 minutes to qualify, so we actually do have a little bit longer to do. So we'll do like 4 laps and then change things. Oh, and we're all on track too, interesting. I don't know if collisions are on. I know usually it's solo qualifying. Yeah, I mean, it actually isn't any, it runs pretty similar to ACC, I would say, for me. Yeah, guys, I honestly don't know if there's collisions on or not. I assume there are. But yeah, like the game crashing, that's just, those are bugs. It's not your PC struggling to run it. It's just optimization. Hopefully so. Like for me, I don't really have bugs so much as just a very occasional crash. I do want to download though. You have to download the beta version of Crew Chief to get it to work with this game. I need to do that. I always forget to. No, these do not have ABS or traction control. I don't think any of the cars in LMU do at the moment. Once they add the GT3 class, then those will have ABS. I think you can apply like an ABS assist, but it's only usable in the beginner playlist. And I think there's kind of some community discourse on whether they help you too much or not. But yeah, GT3 I think is going to be end of the year. And 2 of the GT3s will be free, so you'll at least be able to try them. Yeah, I'll be interested to see which ones are free or not, because they said it's going to be 9 total. Part of me thinks it makes sense to have it be like the GT3 version of one of the 2 of the GTE cars we already have. So it's like, you know, they can make money on the completely new cars, but we'll see. I think we almost locked up there. Apparently I'm not quick in that chicane. That guy really caught me up. Oh yeah, didn't they widen the first chicane, right? I guess as cars get bigger and bigger, they kind of have to change with the times, right? Alright, so we'll do this lap and then we'll get back out on fresh tires and see if we can beat our current best. I think you can take that second sausage curve there. That felt slow. Oh. The lap's still valid, it says. P18, I don't know out of how many. P15 now. So yeah, the next time we hit start driving, this is, if we're gonna freeze, it's gonna be at this point. Alright, so we're P15 out of 27. Because what it does, anyone that joined after you, it has them in that like blue and red Porsche as like a temporary car, so your screen doesn't freeze when you're driving. But then when you hit start, when you go back to the pits, hit start driving again, it reloads all those cars. So we'll see. Nope, that worked fine. All right. When I did that MLS special event, either last weekend or the weekend before, that's what happened to me. And luckily, I was able to make it back in with like a minute left in quali. Ooh, cold tires. You can definitely feel it. Yeah, that was optimistic on cold tires. Alright, so we'll have to remember to do pitch strategy on the actual line, the starting grid. So it doesn't let you save strategies, unfortunately. And like I said, we'll take one set of tires. Do one full stint on a full tank. And then assuming we don't get involved in any crazy incidents, hopefully we won't have damage to repair. And then I finally figured out how to tell between a drive-through and a stop and go if we end up getting either or. There was one race where I got a drive-through and I kept thinking it was a stop and go and my penalty wasn't clear. A little bit of a learning curve here. But ACC was exactly the same way for me when I first started too, so it's just the way it is. Alright, this guy's in P2, so we are going to let him pass us on the straight. So we are not on a valid lap. Alright, we are down to P20 now. Gotta get 2/10 to get one more position. Oh, we locked up. I think everybody's times have kind of stabilized right now, so I don't think we should get knocked down much further, if at all. If you even nick the dirt, it looks like it invalidates your lap. Alright, we got enough fuel. We'll probably have enough fuel for one more lap once we cross the line. In about the same amount of time. Alright. Let's focus on being clean, not necessarily trying to brake an inch late or anything. Oh, we're down at 21st now. Try to follow his braking point, and I think that cost us. Yeah, we'll improve, but not enough to get a whole nother position. Yep, P21. Guess we could have done another lap if we had fuel. Alright, 63 liters. We're going to start with. Oh, I'm interested to see how this goes. 90-minute race, so if there is an incident at the beginning, we have time to recover. It looks like 21st. 21st out of 28. But if it's anything like that MLS special event, I'll gain a lot of places throughout the race just by not crashing. I mean, we're pretty close, like all the way up to 11th is still in the 139, so not as fast here as in ACC. In ACC, it all depends on the drivers too. Like when I do the 45-minute
teams and drivers go to the grid
LFM races, if I do the one that's at 5 p.m. my time, I'll qualify like 15th to 20th, and then if I do the one that's 7 p.m., I'll qualify like in the top 8. Oh, so we ended up 22nd. All right, so we're gonna do full fuel to start with. Oh, we should be on mediums. Yep. Okay. So we can hit start driving, and then we'll do, let's say 32 liters. That'll be a half a tank and new tires. And then once we pit, we'll have to tell it not to change. That's one thing I like about ACC is that you can save multiple pit stops. This new daily. I don't know. The Mo Ultimate's just interesting because like LFM is, you know, I know pretty much every track in ACC and all that, and the races are back to back to back. I'm not familiar enough with the daily schedule on LMU to be able to like plan a stream around it. I don't know how populated it is, like US evenings either. Although I mean, I imagine it's probably similar to LFM. So, who knows? Maybe I'll dedicate a weekday to doing the daily races. Because you have the beginner and the intermediate, and they alternate too.
Formation lap has started.
All right. Formation lap is not nearly as intuitive as ACC either. All right, but cold tires. Monza turn 1.
Green flag, green flag.
Minute race, no need to push your luck. Got people braking extremely early. Oh, we already got people spinning. That was bumpy. I'm just trying to make it through lap 1 without incident. I'm not worried about positions yet. I don't believe there's safety cars now. That would be pretty sweet if that was something they could add. Ooh, that was close behind us, it looked like. Alright, tires should be mostly warm now. Up to P20. Oh boy. Got tapped in the rear end, but I don't think it was that hard. It's like the worst place for that guy to end up sideways. I know he was panicking. Yeah, you pretty much top out right before the braking point. Oh, contact ahead. Wow, that dude. Whew. He cut right across. A much quicker car behind us, bro. You don't have no room to pass on the right. You're going to be in the grass. That was pretty damn wild there. Oh, those actually hit you. I don't know if they caused damage. I legitimately almost knocked the wheel out of my hand. Alright, we're still P21, so we have not lost any places. And I'm interested to see some of these people's strategies. Like, you pretty much we're gonna all have to do a 2-stop. But some of these guys may be doing 3 even stints. Instead of what we're doing. A little bit of a shimmy from the rear. Might be able to catch this car ahead. It is refreshing driving the LMP2s and not having to worry about like energy management or anything like you do with the hypercars. Oop. That like cloud of smoke must have spooked him. See, and then people like immediately teleport to the garage or leave, and it's like, you spun once in a 90-minute race. Like, other people are going to be making mistakes too. Alright, but that did bring us up to P19. Car behind us is catching though. That's 18th. Alright, I think we're catching this crowd here, and then the car behind us is catching us, so we might get bunched up a little bit here in a minute. Track limit points. It's really the only corner where I'm worried about that. It's way too deep. But yeah, we'll see what people's strategies are once we hit about an hour left. Anybody who's doing 3 even stints will start pitting. We'll see where we end up with fuel. Yeah, that guy behind is definitely quicker. Oh, we already got someone going to the pits, okay. It's gonna happen at some point. Oh, I just realized I forgot to turn on my fan in my room. This is gonna be great. Oh, wide, 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 wide. Oop. That could have been bad. So yeah, a little over half a tank has gotten us. About 15 minutes in, so yeah, I think if we do 2 half tanks after this, we'll be okay. Or at least very close to it. P19 is quick. Behind them, though, is a pretty big gap. This guy is quick. Alright, P17 is pitting. Saw somebody off-road here. I think he had front end damage too. Alright. P17. Give us the toe, give us the toe. Yeah, I can't believe they haven't already rescanned the repaved and widened chicane. Motorsports game strikes again. I don't know why I went a second there. I'm starting to wonder. Nah, one stop definitely isn't possible. I don't think. Alright, we got last P24 going to the pits. About 10 minutes. Start seeing some people go, I believe. The beeping? Oh, that might be when you bottom out. I think I know what you're talking about. It almost sounds like a buzzer. Or are you talking about that thing that just played there? I don't know what that one is. I'm hearing it like every time I shift now. Okay. Interesting. Because I know there's a sound, you hear it at Spa all the time. Whoa. Locked up the front right. Whoops. Oh, I think I hear what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I would assume just randomized. Or maybe randomized, but in specific spots of the track. Alright, we gotta make these tires last about 20 more minutes. Though we might run out of fuel before then. That's the most random thing for me to notice, TG. I can see it being one of those things though, once you notice it, it's hard not to pay attention to. Oops, someone spun. I think I'll be able to forget about it, I think. I would be lying though if I said I haven't paid attention to it the last couple laps. But see, now I'm paying attention to what's that beeping like when I downshift? That's going on. Does it sometimes and doesn't do it other times. Air compressor in the gearbox. Alright, P14 is pitting. So he's going to be doing 3 even stints, most likely. Ooh. That was close. If If this was iRacing, this car would be useless for the next 3 corners. A single tank really didn't get me as far as I expected, though. Or a full tank, sorry. I was hoping to at least hit the 50 mark. See, honestly, I might throw in another full tank. Change tires here, throw in a full tank, and then not change tires on the last stop. Should have done some testing beforehand and seen how much extra time changing tires adds over just fueling. Uh-oh. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I'll be in a similar position and not 28th or whatever last is right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pit. I don't want to risk fuel here. All right, I have enough time. I'm gonna turn on my fan. It's kind of tricky to do with the mic here. All right, so it seems like we might as well do tires both times. Because the whole pit stop is 54 seconds, and that's what it said fuel was going to add. Oh, someone got rid of the 50 marker. Sorry to fix my lumbar pillow. All right. All right, lots of guys in the pits. Pick up a P18. Shit. I need to find a new brake marker for that corner. I can't believe I screwed that up again a second time. Oops. Alright, I think he's going to be able to get past us here on the straight. Gotta get one more position in the pits. Oh, followed him over that. Oh, that's a back marker anyway that got past us. Okay, that's why we didn't lose a place. Yellow flag ahead, but it is a back marker. Alright, remember, there's no sign here. Alright, one more car in the pits. They made their fuel last a long time. Alright, P17. That's 6 seconds behind. Need to keep an eye on that. Feels so good when you nail that section. I'm sure there's guys in here taking that like half a second quicker than I am. Alright, so guessing everyone's made the first stop now, so we're kind of settled into 16th right now. Oh. Too bad that one wasn't for position. Come on, come on. Alright, we're actually pulling away from the car behind a little bit, so that is good. A little more of that curve than I wanted. Alright, we are essentially at the halfway point. bro. Yeah, we put another half second on 17th. All right. Feels like we're kind of in no man's land a bit at this point. So just need to not crash. Stay focused. Uh, 14th, 15th, and 13th. They're all really close to each other, so potential for them to start fighting hard and slowing each other down or colliding. Oh, speaking of, that was scary. Hold your brakes, kids. Must have gotten a bad crash. Alright, that's P14. Started P21, so not bad, not bad. Alright, P13's 12 seconds ahead of us, and he's kind of 10 seconds behind the car in front of him, so he's in a similar position to us. Almost braked too late there. P13's in the pits. Alright, that's a back marker up ahead. P15 is caught up to the guy behind us. See if he becomes a problem later on. What's up, man? How you been? Come on, come on. Good, good. Yeah, I'm doing well, trying something a little different today. Some of my ultimates. In the weekly race, so it was a 90-minute LMP2 race. And we started P21, and are currently P13, until I lock up and spin on that corner. Yeah, we're gonna do one more pit stop, then I haven't decided if I want to take tires or not, so I don't know if it adds time or not. I'm not gonna be refueling much. I see smoke ahead. That's just a back marker though. I feel like this second tank of fuel is lasting a lot longer than the first one. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, I just buy a Logitech MX Master mouse because I don't do gaming on mouse and keyboard, but the amount of gaming mice that are out there. I don't even like shop for mice and I get ads for them all the time. Same with keyboards. I feel like keyboards are harder. You got all the different switches and everything. I'm still a controller pleb. Felt like a good exit. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about... I mean, I guess size, if they put dimensions up, you can kind of go off of that, but... shape is one thing you don't really know until you try it. Unless there's like computer shops that let you do that. So I bet like we have Micro Center in the US that it's just a giant electronics computer store. I bet they would have a bunch of them on display. Because they even have like sim racing stuff on display. There's one about an hour and 40 minutes away from me that opened recently. Next time I'm up in that city, I think I might head over there just to see what it's like. Make a Christmas list. Alright, we got about 7 more laps of fuel. All this clean air is a little boring, but it is most likely faster than we were battling left and right, so our second pit stop might be later than others, but hopefully the clear air we have now makes it worth it. Shorter pit stop time too, because we won't be putting in as much fuel. Alright, 2/3 of the way through the race. Two cars for position behind me are still very close to each other. They're not catching, so that is good. Can't even see the next car in front of us on the relative. You should just do what I do sometimes and just order like 3 off of Amazon and then try them on, return the 2 you don't want. I've done that before with headphones. I don't like extensively use them or anything, but just, you know, you can see comfort and mic quality and things like that pretty quickly. Or are you just going to buy the same mouse, just a brand new one? Alright, P12 in the pit. They were definitely faster than us, though, when they were near us. I imagine when we come out of our pit stop, he'll be ahead. Are you using it for, like, competitive gaming or not really? Because I know some people will argue that wireless adds latency, but honestly, for the convenience, I would 100% prefer wireless. Honestly, if I'm not getting paid to do something, then then I'll take a little bit of convenience for a little bit of latency. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I imagine the amount it does add is almost negligible at this point. And that's how wireless headphones are. Or at least, like, the ones with the dongle, not the, you know, Bluetooth adds more latency. I have a set of Bose noise-canceling headphones that I use them at work. I don't really, or use them at work and traveling. I didn't buy them planning on using them for gaming, but I was like, you know what, let me connect these to my PC and see, because they are super comfortable. They weigh nothing, and they're so low profile, but the Bluetooth latency was definitely noticeable. Or these on a dongle, not noticeable at all. I would do the black or gray. You gotta have that contrast. If your mouse pad was black, I'd say get the red one. Doing 40 laps, or 40 liters, right? Yep. Should be about perfect as far as fuel goes. I'll do 43 just to be safe. Alright, we're going to do one more lap. I don't know if I should change tires or not. I don't know if it's going to have pit time or not. Tires feel fine right now. Alright, we're going to say no to tires just to... Oh, not wet. The tires right now feel okay, and if we save time, that helps. If we don't, I don't know. Appreciate it, sir. The one benefit of staying on these tires is they're going to be pretty warm when we get out, which should help our outlap at least. All right, P14. Minutes left. I'm gonna put too much fuel in, but I'd rather that than the other way around. The next car behind us is 23 seconds behind. I don't think that these old tires are going to make us 23 seconds slower over the next 18 minutes. All right, same P15 is in front of us. That was odd. Alright, there's people in the pits. Are we about to gain some more positions back? No, it's all the leaders, okay. we'll see. Hopefully we can get one or two more positions just from the pit stops. So we've only been lapped by first place so far. Second place has 17 minutes to get 10 seconds on us. I feel like that's probably going to happen. Oh, got distracted by the standings board up top. The two guys ahead of us just went in the pits. I think it's going to be real close. Yeah, 12th is already out. We got P13 though. Ooh, 12th place. He was, I think he was behind us before the pit stops. Alright, P1 lapped, P12. Can we be consistent enough to catch him? Oh. Someone in the pits, we just got one more position. And it's P20 out in front of us right now. That definitely lost us some time. Not his fault. Just the way it worked out. What is going on there? Alright, P2 has already knocked the gap down to 7 seconds on us. I don't want to be lapped again. P12 is pulling ahead. Or P, yeah. So unless he crashes or something, I think. P12 is what it's looking like. Up from P21. A very clean race on our side. I think we had very minor contact with some cars at the beginning. Barely any off tracks. Alright, 10 minutes left. Yeah, damn, P11 is quick. I wonder if we should have taken tires. I wonder if it wouldn't have made our stop longer. Our pace would have been quicker. I'm not really lapping that much slower than my best though, so. Alright, second and third are not far behind. Try to avoid getting in the way of their battle as much as I can. And second and third are still going at it right behind us. Ooh. I almost followed him and spun as well. Alright, second and third are probably catching us this lap. Alright, 5 minutes. Alright, I think after the chicane we're going to have to let these guys go by. 11th is steadily pulling ahead, and 13th isn't catching us, so. Yeah, we braked late. Lost more time than I wanted there, but had a little coming together in the chicane too. Alright, probably 2 more laps. Possibly even just one more. P3 gonna be able to pull off the pass somewhere. Trying to stay close enough to see it if it happens. Car's wanting to rotate a little more on the throttle now. Ooh, P2's defending. Oh, P2's letting him by. Interesting. Wonder if he's running out of fuel or something. Ooh, all right. P21 to P12. Not the most exciting wheel-to-wheel race I've ever had, but there's something satisfying about not getting in incidents and just staying consistent and making up places that way. What was our fastest lap? 140.3. Wow, look at everyone ahead of us had noticeably faster laps. Even people behind us. Damn, I guess if you're doing a 140.3 almost every lap, then that makes a difference. All right, well. That is going to do it for today. I'm going to try to make this a regular thing on Sunday evenings or Sunday afternoons to do the LMU weekly race. I wanted to see how populated it would be, and it looks like we had enough to do 2 splits, so. And I'm sure that changes, you know, per car and track. But, oh, did the game crash? You never know with LMU. But yeah, ooh, safety rating went up. I'm now in gold for safety rating. I don't know how soon these results come up. There we go. 10 positions. Oh, did we start P22? I was thinking it was 21. Expected to finish 20th, actual finish 12. 48 clean laps, 1 invalid lap. I can be proud of that. Race contact with wing. Don't know what that means. Race contact with sign. I know what that was from. It was when that one got punted right across from me, or right across into me. And then, yeah, one car I know we made very slight contact on, or with. All right, silver. I don't know if I was already silver 1 or not. I think I already was. And yeah, safety rating up to gold 1. So not bad, not bad. So they change the schedule every Tuesday. So I don't think they show what's upcoming. Because yeah, that would be, oh, there's another one tonight. I don't think this one is going to be populated. So that's in 2 hours. That's when all the Europeans go to bed. Whew. So yeah, we'll see what the weekly is next week. And yeah, we'll most likely be doing that as well. And might do I might start doing one weeknight where we're doing just like the dailies, kind of like I do with Wednesdays and LFM on ACC. But yeah, I just gotta find a day that works best for me and my schedule. I kind of gotta get the rest of my life around a schedule in order for that to happen, because I kind of plan around Wednesdays. I'm doing nothing but ACC, so I kind of split everything up between the other 4 days. So if I can get an open weekday, I'll try to do more with my Ultimate, because I really like the driving feel in this game. And yeah, I haven't had really too many crashes lately, so I feel like I mean, this race didn't have any issues, so I feel like it's reliable enough to do a stream now. So yeah, I'll look into some a week now where I can do some dailies. But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna plan on doing these weekly races on Sundays, and then anytime they have a special event going, I'll be doing those and streaming those. I can't remember. I don't think I streamed the Imola one. I think I just recorded it. But um, yeah, P22 to P12, not bad. But thank you to anybody who tuned in at any point throughout the race. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a good evening or afternoon wherever you are. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.